Today we're checking out what I'm calling a little beautiful but potentially dangerous swimming hole along a roadway here in West Virginia. I spotted this on my way down on my road trip video. We made a brief stop here and I said that I want to return here to explore it further. And after talking to our hotel clerk, who's probably in her 60s, she said she's known about this place her entire life. She said many people have lost their lives here, and one particular area is so deep that it actually sucks you under. So I'm not sure how much of it we're going to explore, but we're definitely going to get in the water and get some views beneath the surface. If you want to find out what this area is like, all you need to do is come along with me. So if you have watched my road trip video on the way down here, then you definitely will recognize this place here. This is an amazing little spot. I brought Matt and Dan here as well. They're seeing it for the very first time and they're like, yeah, this is gorgeous. But this is where things go beyond beauty and more interesting and intriguing and potentially dangerous because of that rock right there. So when I was down here, I spotted obviously things on top of the rock, but noticed a ladder going to the rock. And what I learned from the hotel clerk is that there used to be a diving board up there they installed, and people used to jump off into the water. And she said that she heard, and I don't know how true it is, that this rock here was brought out from a hole under the water. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what was just shared. Maybe just a legend. But she said anyways, when you jump off of there, that you can't touch the bottom, and that when you get so deep beneath it, it actually sucks you under. So it makes me wonder, is there like a mine shaft there or a borehole or something? That I don't know. I don't really want to find out, but what I'm willing to do though is at least walk over there, get to that rock ledge, and stick you guys on my 10-foot pole beneath the surface and see what it looks like. Now, water conditions are not ideal because we did have some downpours yesterday. So a little bit of sediment, a little bit of cloudiness, but overall not bad. We're seeing a lot of fish here. Probably a great fishing hole as well. Matt, what do you think?
It's beautiful out here. I mean, just, you know, a lot of these places that we're finding leave me kind of speechless a little bit. And
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it really makes you appreciate, especially when you go back home, that there's places like this that are just virtually untouched.
And look around, no trash, no graffiti.
Nope.
Like, people take care of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing you don't see in Pennsylvania. Here, it's a completely different world. And it's literally steps from the roadway, just up there. So I'm gonna set you guys up with one camera so you can see what I'm doing. You guys will be with me, and then we'll get beneath the surface and see what it looks like. Dan checked the waters, he's like, yeah, it's ice cubes. So I don't know if I'll be snorkeling or not. We'll see, but at the very least, we're gonna see some fish, and we got some visitors as well. Let me get over there before any craziness happens. It's chilly, it's not terrible. I've been in colder.
Now it's getting cold. The Bojangles are freezing.
Yeah, it's about waist deep here, so rocks are a little slippery too. Oof. Oh. Yeah, we're on a big rock, it drops off right here. We're gonna go out right over here. A little slippery. It is slick. All right, so I'm gonna get you guys beneath the surface. You won't be able to hear me, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing and see beneath the surface here. Well, I had you guys down as far as I could go. You guys are on a 10-foot pole. I did reach the bottom. So this depth is around 9-10 feet deep, unless it does get deeper somewhere else. I know it's a little bit cloudy for me walking around and also the rain yesterday, but we did, as far as I know, reach the bottom. So it is deep enough to jump into, but as far as the legend of a potentially bottomless hole, I don't think that's true. All right, I determined the water is warm enough. We're gonna go for a snorkel and find out some information too pertaining to that rock and the hole there, which I will share a little bit later. I guess it's my turn. That's where the diving board was. Holy crap. So swim up to Matt, who was recording me jumping in. I just noticed this guy right here. It's the size of like a mini tarantula. Let's see if I can zoom in. I mean, there's a scale for size. It's bigger than my finger there. Yeah, I don't mind spiders. I'm just glad I didn't see a snake in here. I'll be running across here like Jesus. What a fantastic location. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Didn't think I was gonna be snorkeling. They almost couldn't get me out of the water. And we got talking to the family here who are regulars here. They live down the road. They ride their side by side here. They come here all the time. So if you guys probably saw in the footage more than once, there's a ledge beneath that rock or below the rock in front of it that goes up about 2 to 3 feet deep or so. In total, it is around 12 feet deep, pretty deep, not a bottomless hole, but I found out why it's so dangerous. During the rainy season, or after a bad storm, or whenever the water levels do rise, that rock there creates a turbulent area, like a riptide or a current, and it basically is like swirling around and it will pull you down. So if you do come here when the levels are high, it's a potentially dangerous area. Today, perfectly fine. First time I jumped in, I actually touched the bottom. Second time I didn't. It does depend where you jump at, but the farther you jump out, the safer you are. Also, incredible fish population. I had those little tiny ones follow me around everywhere I went, and those two, what Dan was calling albino trout, but the lady said they're golden trout, and they're like famously known around here that anglers come out, try and catch them all the time. But there was 2 of them swimming around in the depths, so great water conditions. If it didn't rain yesterday, it'd be ultra clear, but I think it's perfect for what we had today. After getting the Bojangles wet, it was perfectly fine. Got some great footage, got to learn a little bit of interesting history and found out why some of the rumors are true and some are just fabricated and over-exaggerated. But that's pretty much any location. But to those of the family members who watched, hope you enjoyed seeing yourselves in the video, having the youngsters jump in, and thanks for sharing your insights with us. And to all of you watching, I want to thank you for coming along, joining us for this little West Virginia roadside adventure and playtime for adults here at this, I don't know if there's a name for it, but this incredible swimming hole. Thanks for watching so much, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. A little bonus footage for you. Ended up taking Matt and Dan down to the base of Devil's Backbone, which we've seen in my road trip video. And down here you see it from a whole new perspective. This was originally going to be our stop today to do some snorkeling and swimming, and absolutely gorgeous area. I mean, we're downstream from where we were, and it's shallow there, and it just kind of deepens. There's a little channel that goes between the rocks, and it gets pretty deep over there. The only downfall is that it's really windy coming underneath the bridge, but a really fantastic spot. I will be back here in the future to explore beneath the surface here. It looks super inviting. Crystal clear water, bluish tint to it. You got that as your backdrop over there. There's a little nice beach area under the bridge, so there's so many areas along the roadways here that are just so inviting, so worth making a pit stop at and checking out. I think it's even deep enough to jump off that rock there. It's probably at least 8 to 10 feet deep over there too. I can't even see the bottom, but there's some rocky cliffs. But right here though, fantastic. Probably great fish in there. Some unique underwater formations. So I just wanted to share it with you, showing you that we did stop here again. Matt's getting some pictures of it. But I already got wet once. I already got my camera gear changed out, so probably not gonna be this trip, but in the future, I 100% will be back here to explore what this area has to offer. So thanks again for watching, and thanks once again for being part of my adventures. Like I always say, I'll see you in the next video.